Hi guys, welcome back to Benmore CrossFit at home. We are in T-6.
Yeah, because today is day.
Today's the day.
Yeah.
So
a week today.
Yeah, so we record these the day before and send them out to you.
Yeah.
So this is Friday, and we open this time next week. Can't wait. Get signed up to Sugar Wood. That's another thing. Anyway, right. Today, skills day. 18-minute EMON. So every minute on the minute, you will do as many double unders, so your max double unders as you can. You'll do as many pistols as you can in the second minute, and then your third minute, you'll do as many muscle ups as you can. Okay. So 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, basically 6 rounds. Get a timer, set it to a minute, go rock. Now, that's full equipment version, great. What happens if you don't have the equipment to do a double under? Well, you need a rope. You need a skipping rope. That's all there is to it, so that's the same. Pistols, I think everybody has legs. That's all you need, pistols. And if you don't have the equipment for a muscle up, you don't have a pull-up bar that has sufficient height that you can get over it, then we're going to do combinations of dips, push-ups, pull-ups, rows, a whole bunch of different stuff. So there's something in here for everybody. Oh, and by the way, it's shooter's choice as to whether you want to go bar muscle up or ring muscle up. It's completely up to you. We will be demoing bar muscle ups today. Sarah's going to demo some great progressions, some really great skill movements for those of you who happen to have a pull-up bar at home. Okay. Warm up. 5 minutes cardio. Go get it. Run, bike, skip, do whatever it is. Heart rate up, body temperature up. Followed by 10 air squats, followed by 5 pass-throughs with a push-up as well. In fact, I'm just going to get Sarah to demo this as well.
What am I doing?
Air squats. Air squats first. Oops. Yep, so Sarah's feet are approximately between hip and shoulder width apart. Chest is up, tummy is fat, bum goes back. And she stands again. And great work. Okay, air squats. Followed by 5 pass-throughs with a push-up. So starts off, legs completely straight, bends at the hips, falls onto the floor, goes into plank, into push-up. Whoops, the camera's gone crazy. Sarah, the skills you have behind the camera should not be underestimated. Let's try that again. Alrighty. So she was in plank, did a push-up, now into downward dog. Quick look to the left, quick look to the right, keep your legs really straight, and stands up. And because of my bad camera skills, let's do that again. Okay, nice straight legs, into her plank, into her push-up, into her downward dog, pokes her head to the left, to the right, keeps your legs really straight, and stands up. Okay, good work. So you'll do 4 rounds of this, 10 air squats, 5 pass-through with the push-up, 4 times round. Next, we're going to do 3 rounds of 5 broad jumps and a duck walk back. So, what that looks like, start off with, and it depends how much space you have to do this, so you might need to modify this a little bit, but just get creative. So, broad jump, looks like, that's it. Let's try that again. Yeah, nice. So Sarah is jumping as far as she can and lands straight into a squat. Perfect. And then whatever distance that she covers doing those 5, she will then do a duck walk where she takes a brush handle, for example, gets right in the bottom of the squat and leads with her heels. Yep. Flips her hips round. That's it. Nice. Very good. So do your 5 broad jumps and then whatever distance you cover, duck walk back on that, and you do that 3 times round. Next, we're going to think about our hip and ankle prep. So Sarah has a little kettlebell for this one, and she's just going to grab it in the goblet squat. She's going to sit down into her squat, keeping her chest up the whole time, And she's just going to noodle around in this position. And she'll probably spend somewhere about 2 minutes or so in that position. You can see she's changing her feet position. Maybe she might put her toes out. Yep. She might bring her toes back in again. Yeah, in. That'll feel really weird. Yeah. And just noodle around in this position and find wherever feels tight, go after it. Okay, now angle prep. So Sarah's going to do her Elvis impression.
Not very good enough.
Okay, so just pretty simple ankle prep, followed by, it's one of my favourite pieces of ankle prep, this one here. So Sarah has her foot in line with her knee, and she has a fist worth of space in between the two, okay? And she takes her weight, pops it onto her knee, and pushes her knee over the front of her foot. Now, you can be passive in this position and think, this isn't doing anything for me. If you don't feel a stretch around the back of your calf, really push that knee out over the front of your toes and don't allow your heel to come off the ground. So 30 seconds or so in that position, switch to the other side and repeat the whole thing twice. Okay, nice. Shoulder pipe routine. Team, this should be an absolute no-brainer. Shouldn't even have to demo this one now. Yeah, quick. So very quickly, Sarah takes her pipe. She's got her right hand on top. That's important, but ultimately she's pushing that pipe away from her as much as she can. She creates a really nice straight flat back, and the whole time she's pushing that pipe away from her. Because she's got her right hand on top, she pushes the pipe over to her left, and that'll create a really good stretch down. Oh, the camera's going crazy. That'll create a really good stretch down the right hand side of her body. And then if she was going to do that again, she'd do it with her left hand on top. Yep. And ultimately she'll push it over to the right, and she'll get a really good stretch down the left hand side of her body. Okay, nice. Then we're going to go through our pipe pass-throughs. Great, so just take the pipe and pass it over your head and such. Grip width should be just where the pipe rests in your crease. That's it. Show us a grip that's too narrow. Yep, far too narrow because it's way too low. Show us one that's way too wide, far too high. Show us one that's just right. And it's just right because it rests in Sarah's crease. Et voila. Okay, excellent.
Do you need me to do this then?
Oh yes, and then we're going to go around the world. Good job that Sarah's paying attention.
I need to be a little bit wider than that.
Yeah. Okay, so she's going to go around the world. She's going to go around the world clockwise, then she's going to go around the world anti-clockwise, and repeat both of those 10 times. Okay, sweet. Drills. We're going to practice double unders, then pistols, and then we'll go through a range of muscle up options. Okay, double unders. We're going to start off by pogoing. Pogoing looks like this. Okay, things to note. Sarah's chest is up, tummy is tight, and she's just boinging up and down basically. That's the technical term, team. Boinging up and down. Okay, alright. From here, we're going to do slow skips.
This is where I get out of breath very quickly.
Sarah is the slow skip master. This is how Sarah showed me how to double under. So, as slow as you can go, and because you're going slowly, guess what? You have to jump a little bit higher, because the rope is going around really super duper duper slowly. Burns, it does, it burns. So, team, I want you to do one set of 20-second pogoing. I want you to do one set of 30 seconds of slow skipping. And then, double tap. I want you to spend 20 seconds doing what Sarah's about to do. Yep. Jump really high. Nice programming position, and she's double tapping the top of her thighs, which gives her the rhythm for the next bit.
Please make it clear we have already done workout.
Yes, we have already done this movement. So, really nice position there. Sarah's got her wrists below her elbows tucked in, and she's maintaining that same pogo position that we were practicing at the start. Great work. Well done. So, in terms of the workout, you will do as many double unders as you can each time that section comes round, and if that means you do one double under, that's fantastic. If it means you PR and you do two, brilliant. If you can't even do a double under, just practice double unders. You'd be surprised, you'll get one. Alrighty, pistols. Let's think about our pistol options. So we're going to start off with our double narrow squat. Looks like this. Feet together. Yep, that's it. Nice. Excellent. So it's exactly the same as the air squat that we did in the warm-up, but we're just going to feet really narrow together. Okay, so that's first option. Next option, let's imagine that that is too hard. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it in the box. Sarah, can you do it? Can you demo it in this box?
Down to sitting.
Yep, just keep your feet really narrow.
Let me just plant myself in a good spot first.
That's it. Perfect. For some people, that might be your workout today. Excellent. Love it. From here, we're going to stay at the box. We're going to do a single leg to box. So Sarah just puts one foot out in front of her and sits down.
Just want to make sure the chair was there.
Now, let's just keep an eye on Sarah's knees. Look where her knees go.
Who knows where my knee goes?
Right, stays in line with her toes, doesn't come in. The pressure is real being the demo card, huh?
No.
I know.
You can check out all my bad form.
Okay, single leg to box. And then we're going to do a scale pistol. And the first option there is to wrap your leg, just like Sarah's doing. It's exactly the same movement. Nice. Switch to the other side. Nice. And then the next scaling option is an elevated version. Do you want to grab a 5K plate? So you might not have plates at home. Pretty sure you'll have an old hardback book that you got for Christmas that you don't like. You know it's the truth. And you can see the way Sarah likes to grab her toes at the front. That's totally optional. I like to do that as well. Nice. And then the full version, no plate. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Look at that. Thing of beauty. Boomtastic. Alrighty. So, just to be really clear, guys, these drills are also skill progression. So these are also scaling options. So start off here, do your double narrow. Do your double narrow to box if that's what you need to do. Do a single leg to box. And if that's all you can do, you stay there. And in place of that, that's what you're going to do in the workout. Then, if you can do this, move on to the scaled pistol, where you wrap your leg around the other one. If you can do that, move on to the elevated, and if you can do the elevated, move on to the full. So find the option of these that's right for you. Okay, now we're going to think about muscle ups. And first of all, we're going to think about limited, where's Sarah gone? There she is. We're going to think about limited equipment, don't have a bar at home, okay? And I'm going to give you some options. So first of all, we're going to talk about push-ups. Sarah, can you demo a push-up for us, please?
Mm-hmm. Just put chalk on my hands, sorry.
That's all right. Just clean the floor too. All right. So, really nice push-up. Sarah's got her elbows in really tight. Bum and shoulders stay in the same position relative to each other, so her shoulders don't come up before her bum because she's been practicing her push-ups like a boss. All right, perfect. That's the full option. Show us a knee assisted. So it's exactly the same range of motion. There we go. Perfect. Can you show me a wall assisted? Does feel like you're banging your head a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a moment just to get the right
Yeah,
distance.
absolutely. Spot on, thank you. So, push-up is one of the options that you could substitute for a muscle-up, but it's only one component part, I should say. Okay, so if you do a push-up, then I want you to add it to a pull-up. So I'm just going to demo a pull-up, and I would like these pull-ups to be strict. Nice. Done.
Only do one at a time.
No, we'll just do one. That's good. So, guys, in the workout, if you're doing, for every push-up you do a pull-up. Now, don't do them singularly, right? So don't do one push-up, one pull-up, one push-up, one pull-up. Do, like 5 push-ups, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups, 5 pull-ups, backwards and forwards. If you can't do a pull-up because you don't have the equipment, let's have a look at a row. Sarah, can you demo a row? Using
With
a little kettlebell. Yep, nice. Notice the kettlebell placement. Maybe just bring the kettlebell towards your back foot a little bit more. There you go. That's the way I want it. Because I want you to really engage. Do you feel the difference in that movement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I really want you to feel the movement through your lats. Okay, so keep that kettlebell well placed in between your feet. Okay, so, and I need you to do a dip. So these are options. You're going to do a dip, a push-up, a pull-up, now maybe a row if you haven't got a pull-up station, right? But these 3 in combination make up one muscle-up. I've got the dips. Sarah, can you show me a dip? Do a dip on the side of that box. Now, team, you can do these on the edge of a bench or just a chair at home. Very simple. There we go. Nice. Perfect. So, if you do 5 in the workout, do 5 dips, do 5 push-ups, do 5 pull-ups, okay? And do them in that order, pull-ups or rows. And that's your no equipment equivalent of a muscle up. Now, for those of you who do have, look, I even put it down here. Row, push up, dip. I mean, you can do them whatever order you like. Right? Okay. For those of you who do have a bar, Sarah's going to demo 2 things that I'd like you to all be working on. Now, of course, if you can boss out bar muscle ups, no bother, crack on ahead. But if you are working on them or you're just trying to get back to them, here are 2 drills that are really important. First of all, let's think about transition. So make sure you can place something underneath your bar that gets you to the right height. Okay? Now, if you have a bar that's adjustable, just bring it down. Sarah's going to kneel down onto her toes and push her chest through. She's then going to come back and then come up. Nice. And as she comes back, can you just demo this in slow motion, Sarah? No, not the whole thing, of course, right? So onto your toes, push through your chest, come back round again, straighten up your hips. From here, flick your head over the top of the bar. Right? That's it. So the most important thing here is Sarah leads with her chest, leads with her back, going through, then wants to open up her hips aggressively, pop, 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 and comes up and over. That's it. Alrighty. And it looks like this in full speed. Excellent. That's drill 1. Drill 2 is hips to bar. Now, I would demo this team. I've done something to my finger, so I can't grip the bar properly.
So I can't promise that this is going to be exactly what you're looking for because I'm still trying to do this myself.
Sarah is still working on this, but that's fine. It's all a work in progress. Okay, so Sarah is going to basically do as big a kip as she can, and on the way back I want her to extend her hips aggressively and try and get her hips as close to that bar as she can. There we go. Now, Sarah's doing a combination of a hips to bar and a chest to bar, and that's fine because she's just learning. The thing I would really encourage Sarah to think about is on the way back. So you've come through the kip like this. Yep. On the way back, really pull down with your lats and pop your hips. Like really snap them as much as you can.
Okay.
Nice. So you're getting your hips up. The thing that you're doing is you're pulling. You're pulling and bending your arms, which means because your arms aren't straight, your hips aren't coming to the bar, your chest is coming to the bar. So you're doing a really nice chest to bar. Try it again, one more time. That was much better position, much better position.
Just not very high.
Just not very high. All right, cool. Good work, team. So if you're doing muscle ups, and you can do muscle ups, just crack on. If you have the equipment to do a muscle up, the 2 things I want you to focus on is 1, I want you to think about the transition, and that's using something to help you get up over the bar, okay? And Sarah was using a box. You might find you can just do it by jumping. That could be option. That can be an option for you. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is I want you to focus on getting your hips up to the bar as high as you can. And the best thing to do is to, in the workout, go, okay, the first round of my muscle ups, I'm going to practice my transitions. The second round of muscle ups, I'm going to practice getting my hips to bar, and then backwards and forwards, okay? High five for the demo guy. Oh, we missed that.
Sorry, don't hurt your finger.
Alrighty. Sarah, anything that you think the guys should be aware of in the workout?
No, but like you usually say, you sort of pick something that you're going to focus on and make sure that you use the whole minute. For me, it was the muscle ups, and I alternated between those 2.
Yes, that's a really good point. Yeah,
the double unders, I'm not having to practice just as much, so I kind of ate into that time.
Don't have to practice double unders at all. You don't have to do double under boss. Yeah, I was the same. Double unders aren't really a skill I need to practice. I just need to keep my hand in. Pistols for me are the ones that are the hardest one. I was really pleased. I set myself a target, and I was able to meet my target each time. So for me, it was the pistols. Muscle ups, fine for me, but just little finger too sore. Alrighty. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Thanks, demo girl.
You're very welcome.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.